The learner has to go to the Learning Pool website to register for a username and password. They click on the icon to register, read the introduction, and then click on the arrow to the right to go on to the next screen. They need to accept the terms and conditions and click on the arrow to the right to continue. They select a username which has to be 6 characters in length and have no spaces. They also then choose a password. Again, it has to be 6 characters and have 1 number. To make sure they've typed it in correctly, they have to confirm the password. This is the most difficult stage for some users. They don't understand the concept of usernames and passwords, so it has to be explained to them. If they've selected a username that's already in use, then the system will tell them at the end and they can select another one. They then put in their first name and surname so that the system can see them in alphabetical order. They can select an email address if they need to, but it's not necessary. If they do select a username, an email address, then they can have updates from the system and be told when they've been authorized on the website. The email address is also used for tutors. If they have to register an email address because they are contacted by learners then who register on their courses, and the tutors can authorize the learners on their own courses. Once these details have been completed, the user then clicks the arrow to the right to continue. On the next screen they enter their date of birth, and this is purely for the firewalls. There are 2 different firewalls, one for under 16s and one for over 16s. The earlier one, the one for the younger children, is obviously more restricted than the second one. When they select a location, it means that courses for their area are shown as a default for them when they're selecting courses. The secret questions, lastly, are 4 questions that can be used if they forget their password. The system will prompt them for one of the questions at random, and then they can reset the password themselves. Once they've completed these details, they then click on the arrow to the right to continue. Finally, they click the Submit button to enter their details. They're given a thank you report then, and this can be printed off to remind them what their username and password is, and then they can now, once authorized, log into any of the computers in the learning centres.